All right, let's dive into something that might just flip your whole perspective on wealth. What if I told you that getting rich isn't about working harder, but about changing your energy? We're going to unpack this idea and see how your inner frequency could literally be the key to your finances.
I mean, it's a super frustrating question, right? You see people out there grinding, working themselves to the bone, doing everything they're supposed to do, and they're still stuck. But then you've got these other people who just seem to attract success like it's nothing. So what's the deal? Well, the idea we're exploring is that the real difference isn't in what they do, but in their state of being.
And this quote right here, it really gets to the heart of it. Think of it this way. Your inner world, all your thoughts, your feelings, your energy, that's the cause. Your outer world, like your bank account, that's just the effect. So if you want to change your financial reality, you can't just treat the symptoms. You've got to go straight to the source and fix the cause.
Okay, so this whole idea boils down to two basic types of energy that totally control our results. You're either putting out an energy that attracts what you want, or, and this is the crazy part, an energy that's actually pushing it away.
And just look at this table. It lays it all out. On one side, you've got pushing energy. This is all about fear, rushing around, feeling like you're lacking something. It's that desperate chasing energy. You feel it, right? It's frantic. But then, on the other side, you have attracting energy. This is stillness, confidence, a feeling of being full and abundant. It's calm, it's powerful, it's a completely different way of operating.
This is a huge mental shift for most of us because we're taught to go out there and hunt for wealth, right? To chase it down. But this whole concept says, nope, stop that. The goal is to stop being the hunter and start being the magnet.
And you see this in the real world all the time. I mean, think about Apple. Do they run around begging you to buy the new iPhone? No way! They just announce it, and bam, people are lining up for blocks. Or look at a brand like Gucci. They aren't chasing anyone. They have this powerful, established presence and energy that just pulls customers to them. They're total magnets.
All right, so the idea of attracting energy makes sense. But how do you actually do that? How do you build it? Well, it breaks down into three key parts.
First up is a firm mind. This means you know your own value. Deep down, even before the money shows up. You're not out there trying to prove yourself to anyone. Second, you need a stable frequency. Can you imagine not getting rattled by a slow sales day or some random negative comment online? That's the stability we're talking about. And number three is calm energy. Real, true confidence, it's quiet. It doesn't have to rush. It doesn't have to explain itself. Its presence is just enough.
And here's a perfect example of why that stable frequency is so important. There was this live streamer, Jay Nam, who was absolutely crushing it. I mean, top of her game. But then one single negative comment came in, and it completely shattered her. Her confidence just crumbled. It's such a powerful reminder of what happens when our self-worth is tied to what other people say or do. Our inner energy becomes so fragile.
So yeah, that story really hits home why this internal stability is everything. So the big question is, how do we build it? How do we actually make that shift from being the chaser to becoming the attractor?
This right here, this is the absolute core of it. We are obsessed with the question, what do I need to do? But the real game-changing question to ask is, what energy am I being? It's about pausing and just checking in with yourself. Am I coming from a place of fear or a place of confidence? Am I feeling lack or am I feeling abundance? Because that state of being is what's actually creating your results.
You know how we're always focused on the gap? Like, how far am I from my goal? How long is this going to take? But what if the real gap we need to close isn't about time or steps, but about vibration? The new focus is to ask, what is the vibration of my goal? How would the version of me who already has this feel? And your job is to start feeling that way, to match that frequency right now, long before the physical thing ever shows up.
And a really practical way to start setting this new frequency is with affirmations. But we're not just talking about empty positive thinking here. Look at these. I am a field that wealth wants to be in. I am an energy field that money is drawn to. The universe is rearranging itself around my calm confidence. See? These are powerful declarations. They're designed to literally reprogram your mind and your energy to get you into alignment with the reality you want to create.
And when you start doing all this, when you build that firm mind and stable frequency, it all leads to this incredible state of being. It's called still confidence. So what exactly is still confidence? Well, first off, it is not being passive or lazy. It's a deep, unshakable knowing. It's that calm certainty you have when you know, without a doubt,
that something is a done deal. You don't have to rush it, you don't have to worry about it, because you just know its arrival is completely inevitable.
Now, this is super important, so listen up. This does not mean you stop feeling fear. You're not trying to become some emotionless robot. Fear is going to pop up. Doubt is going to pop up. The whole key is to see it, to acknowledge it, but to not let it get in the driver's seat. You see the fear and you still choose to act from a place of confidence anyway.
And that brings us to this final brilliant piece of the puzzle. Whatever you focus on expands. So if you're fighting your fear or trying really hard not to be afraid, guess what you're focusing on? Fear. The solution isn't to fight it, it's to shift your focus. You just deliberately put your attention on the confidence you want to feel. And the fear? It just kind of withers away from neglect.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question to really think about. If you don't have what you want yet, could it be because you're actually pushing it away? When you think about your goals, what's the real energy underneath it all? Is it that calm, confident knowing? Or is it that frantic energy of fear, of rushing, of lack? It's something worth asking yourself, because your answer might just change everything.